In this lecture, we will learn about more patterns in more places, another enhancement of C# 8.0. The latest version of C# introduced several new patterns for cleaner syntax. One of them is a variation of the switch statement syntax. The old syntax is still valid, but we have the option of writing a switch statement using the new syntax as well. Let's look at an example. We will start off by creating a class named RGBColor and giving it a constructor that accepts the int arguments R, G, and B. These are the red, green, and blue color components. Then we will define a color enum that will hold the colors black and white. Next, we will have a static method that will return an RGB color named getRGBColor. It will take in one parameter of type color. Inside of the function will be a switch statement that will check the value of the color variable. If the color is black, we will return a new RGB color with 000 passed in. Then we will use the break keyword. If the color is white, we will return a new RGB color with 255, 255, 255 passed in. Then we will use the break keyword. Then we will have the default keyword that will be hit if the first two case statements are not hit. We will return the red color by default, creating a new RGB color and passing in 255, 0, and 0. Then we will use the break keyword. That is an example of the old switch statement syntax. Let's get rid of the body of code in the method. Now for the new syntax that does the same thing with fewer lines of code and cleaner syntax. After the closing parentheses for the method comes the lambda operator. Then the syntax for the switch statement gets reversed. Instead of switch and then color, we type color, then switch. Then comes curly braces and a semicolon after the closing curly brace. Inside of the braces, we will type color.black, which will be the case if the color is black. After that, we use the lambda operator and then the new keyword, creating a new RGB color and passing in 0, 0, 0. That wraps up the first case. After that comes a comma. Then for the second case, we type color.white. Then comes the lambda operator and the new RGB color with 255, 255, 255 passed in. After the second case comes a comma. For the default case, we use a discard, the underscore. Then we use the lambda operator and we will create a new RGB color for red with 255, 0, and 0 passed in. The first time you see this new syntax, it might appear confusing, but don't worry, you will get used to it. Notice that it takes up less lines of code than our original solution and has cleaner syntax. In the next lecture, we will learn about using declarations.